What if a single Instagram post wasn't just a post, but a message, not to the public, not to the media, but to one person? When Dylan Wang uploaded that quiet, almost poetic photo with a caption that seemed harmless at first glance, fans scrolled past it in seconds. But the comment section? It exploded. Because those who followed his journey, especially his long, intertwined history with Shen Yue, immediately sensed something deeper. And the more you read between the lines, the harder it becomes to believe it was random. The photo itself wasn't dramatic. No red carpet. No co-star tags. Just a dimly lit background, a reflective mood, and a caption about timing, the distance, and unchanged feelings. Welcome to Asian Star Spotlight. Thank you so much for always watching and supporting the channel. To our amazing returning viewers, we truly appreciate you. And if you're new here, you're welcome. Please subscribe, like this video, and stay connected for more great content. Let's get into today's video. Now here's where it gets interesting. Those exact words, they mirror a line from a well-known romantic script he once performed years ago, during the era when he and Shen Yue became a global phenomenon after Meteor took over screens across Asia, North America, and Europe. Coincidence? Maybe. But fans aren't convinced. For international viewers in the US, Canada, Australia, and across Europe who may not follow every subtle social media shift in the Chinese entertainment world, this might seem small. But in C-drama culture, captions matter. Timing matters. Silence matters even more. And here's the twist no one saw coming. The post went up just days after Shen Yue attended a private industry event, one where insiders say Dylan was also invited but did not appear publicly. Shortly after her appearance, he posted that message. No tags, no emojis, just a tone that felt personal. Now let's pause for a second. Dylan Wang is not known for emotional oversharing. In fact, his Instagram has typically been polished, promotional, controlled. So when he suddenly shifts into poetic ambiguity, people notice, especially long-time fans who've tracked their dynamic since their early breakout days. But here's where it becomes even more intriguing. Within hours of the post going live, several long-time fan accounts began comparing the phrasing to an old interview clip. One where Dylan was asked about regrets. At the time, he smiled and said, "Some things don't disappear just because you move forward." Back then, it sounded philosophical. Now, it feels almost like a callback. Was this Instagram caption a reflection on growth? A nostalgic nod to his early career? Or something more specific? And then came the silence. Shen Yue didn't like the post. She didn't comment. She didn't share it. But she also didn't post anything that day, which is unusual for her regular activity pattern. Fans across Asia and Western markets started noticing the gap. Online forums began speculating. Was she responding privately instead? Now let's be clear. There is no confirmed statement. No public declaration, no verified relationship update. And it's important to approach moments like this with respect. That patterns tell stories. And in celebrity culture, especially in the kid drama industry, subtlety often speaks louder than headlines. Some fans even pointed out that the background music Dylan used in his Instagram story that same night carried lyrics about unfinished chapters. He didn't mention Shen Yue's name. He didn't have to. Because those who have followed their chemistry, their press tours, their quiet interactions at past award shows, they felt the emotional undercurrent instantly. And here's something most casual viewers might not realize. Dylan Wang's career has skyrocketed internationally in recent years, reaching audiences in the US, Southeast Asia, and beyond with multiple hit dramas. His global fanbase continues to grow rapidly, so posting something potentially personal, something that could reignite old narratives, would not be accidental. It would be calculated, or heartfelt, or both. Which brings us to the biggest question. If this was just nostalgia, why now? Timing and entertainment is everything. Shen Yue has also been steadily building her career, carefully maintaining a low-profile personal image. Neither of them has openly addressed dating rumors in recent years. So why drop a caption that reopens emotional speculation? Some believe it was simply artistic expression. Actors are storytellers after all. Others believe it was a subtle acknowledgement of a shared past and a smaller group of fans. They believe it was something braver, a confession hidden in plain sight, not loud enough to create controversy, not direct enough to cause headlines, but emotional enough for one specific person to understand. And if you've watched their old interviews side by side, you'll notice something fascinating. When asked about ideal partners, both have consistently described qualities that mirror each other. Humor, loyalty, someone who understands their growth journey. It's almost cinematic, almost scripted. Except it isn't, or is it? The K-drama world thrives on chemistry, on stories that blur fiction and reality. That sometimes the most compelling narrative isn't written by screenwriters. It's written in captions, pauses, and unexplained timing. Now imagine being in Dylan's position. Global fame. Millions watching. Every word analyzed. If you wanted to say something real without saying it directly, wouldn't this be exactly how you do it? A poetic line. A carefully chosen song. A moment of digital vulnerability. And then, nothing. No follow-up clarification. No denial, no confirmation. Just silence, which only makes the post louder. Fans across the US, UK, Singapore, Malaysia, Canada, and Australia are still debating what it means. Search trends around Dylan Wang and Shen Yue spiked that week. Old clips resurfaced. Edits went viral again. It's almost as if one Instagram caption reopened an entire era of emotion. But here's the part no one is talking about. Sometimes, closure doesn't look like public announcements. Sometimes it looks like acknowledgement. And whether this was a romantic confession, a nostalgic reflection, or simply an artist revisiting his past, it clearly carried weight. Because people felt it. And that's not easy to fake. So what do you think? Was Dylan Wang sending a hidden message to Shen Yue? Or was this simply fans reading between lines that were never meant to connect? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I genuinely want to hear where you stand on this. And if you love deep dives into C-drama celebrity moments like this, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next story that everyone else overlooks. Because in this industry, the loudest truths are often whispered. And sometimes, the most powerful confessions aren't spoken at all.